Hey everyone, this is Mark with All American Health. We are a non-emergency medical transportation company based out of the state of Florida. Today I want to continue talking about vehicles. This particular video will be about where to find your vehicles at and how to negotiate a great price for the vehicle that you're looking for. The type of vehicles that you should be buying are definitely commercial vehicles if you're starting out in the non-emergency medical transportation industry. You shouldn't find yourself trying to purchase a very expensive vehicle. The vehicle nowadays should be right around 15K, $15,000 to $20,000. Nice used vehicle. We're in 2022 right now, so I would look for something like a 2015 vehicle, right? About a 7-year, 8-year vehicle. If it's older, it would have to be like the oldest vehicle I would find would be like a 2010. Like that's as old as I would go back. Just because, parts are starting to roll out, you won't be able to find good replacements if the vehicle needs any serious repair outside of brakes. So I wouldn't go back any further than 7 years. You also want to check with your vendors, your brokers, your state and county officials to make sure if you're doing any contracted work outside of private pay, that the vehicle will be approved by that particular industry or that particular sanctioned group. Some companies they require that the vehicle is a certain number of years and no older. So maybe they might say, well, it has to be 5 years or newer to be able to contract with them. So you don't want to make a $15,000, $20,000 investment and now you can't use it for the contracted work that you're doing. So you want to keep that in mind. If you're strictly focusing on private pay, as long as it's a decent, clean vehicle, something that you would be okay with your loved ones riding in, you don't want to have anything out on the road that's falling apart. But as long as it's a decent, clean vehicle, the age of the vehicle really doesn't matter in this industry as much as can it get you from point A to point B. You don't want to purchase anything over 115, 120,000 miles. You start dancing in that number, vehicles will begin to get to a point where you have to have some major repairs. You may have some engine damage, transmission issues. I was speaking with one of my clients a couple of weeks ago, and what they told me was they actually purchased a vehicle, which is disappointing. It wasn't a commercial vehicle. It was a town and country, a town car. Not a town car, but a town and country caravan. And he said he might have gotten 2 weeks out of it before the transmission went out. And he purchased it, it had 160,000 miles on it. I told him, nothing more than 115, 120, because vehicles, for whatever reason, depending on what you're purchasing, they do start to act up right around 120, 130. There's a reason companies give 40, 50,000 mile warranties. There's a reason they don't give 300,000 mile warranties. And yeah, you can sit there and say, well, I'll get an extended warranty. You don't want to have to fight with somebody with an extended warranty. What you want to do is find a vehicle, pay a couple extra $1,000. And in the next video, I'm actually going to walk you through how to negotiate down on a purchase. But that's something that takes preparation and some level of deep thought. But yeah, 7 years or newer is what's preferred. If you purchase a vehicle that's older than that, you definitely want to purchase a vehicle that has very low mileage. And we'll discuss some of the places you want to look to find vehicles that have low mileage that would be beneficial to you. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's pointing in the right direction. This is Mark with All American Health. You guys take care.